Okay. Filling again.
Oh no, there's a bit of a delay. It moved just then.
Okay. Last purge. Okay. Stopped.
Copy that. So that's purge complete.
Oops. Yes.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay. Bag slow, begin.
Copy that. Start fill bag. Now wheels moving. Can't see the bag moving just yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to have a delayed reaction. Oh,
Oh, it's deflating.
I was going to say it's moving, but yeah, that doesn't look right. It definitely shifted it within its box, didn't it? I don't
maybe
know
it
whether
just got heavy enough and it fell down a little bit or something.
Yeah, I don't know if it filled, slightly,
Hopefully.
and then just moved.
It looks like the first 3 windows are mostly full of bag.
Yeah. I feel like it's similar to pumping up an airbed, right? You don't see a lot of change
Yeah.
at the start, but then towards the end, when it gets full, it suddenly fills up. So let's hope we see the end part fill.
I see some movement. Still got 2.5 minutes left.
Oh, it's creeping up at the end, yeah. I think in that second to last window, it's filling.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. 1.5 minutes left.
Oh, that second to last window is now full.
Yes.
That's good. The bag is filling. That's good news.
One more minute. All the windows are full.
Happy super bag, Dave. Fully inflated.
30 more seconds. Five more seconds. And time. Stopping.
Copy that.
And the wheel's coming to a stop. Okay. Look at my counts. Okay, for that bag I have, whoops, where'd it go? 1.25 liters per minute and 6.23 liters. And let me try it from the flow counts from after I did the flush. See what I get there.
Are you happy for me to get Trevor to
Yes.
stow the wand?
Yes.
Hey, Trevor.
Hello.
Hello. We are all complete with our super bag sample here.
Super
so
bag.
if you can stow the super wand,
All right,
that would be great.
Please.
Okay, if I adjust for the amount of flow that occurred during the flushing period, for that bag, we were at 0.82 liters per minute, and we got 4.09 liters. Which makes more sense because it's, the bags hold 4 liters.
4 liters, yeah. So sorry, that was 0.82 liters per minute, and then a fill volume of 4.2, did you say?
Yes.
Liters.
Fill volume of 4.1.
4.1.
So they all should be around 4. And they look full.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good news.
Yes.
I think it's really hard to actually see that top bag there because it's just cut off. The field of view is just cut, so we couldn't really see it filling until the last moment, but it's good.
Can you dip down on
Great.
bubble, please? That darn bar.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Can we shut down the Super and Prevco bottle, please?
The only new tag when we drop this physical marker, you'll mark it
Super
as
is off,
physical marker B.
Prevco bottle's off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ugh. Oh, rats. It's all toppled.
Gosh darn it.
Dad, nabbit.
For those joining us, we're at Gorda Ridge off the coast of Northern California by the Oregon border. At the hydrothermal vents, subsea is collecting geological and biological for microbiological analysis. of the hydrothermal vents, samples from the hydrothermal vents.
What a non-great job.
You got it, you got it. So close.
Embarrassing.
This really is the equivalent to one of those carnival games now.
Are we doing rock sample here?
We need to deploy a marker and grab the rock sample, but I'm tempted to grab the rock sample before we deploy the marker.
You betcha. Let's do it.
Don't want to lose that pretty pink rock we had.
No. Do you think you can reach it without having to move? Are you going to be okay?
That one that we were looking at earlier?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm worried it's not that big actually now, having seen how zoomed in we were for that entire time period. It's probably only about 3 or 4 centimeters across, so we might need to grab a couple. But let's see.
There looked like there was one right next to it too. Didn't have a microbial mat on it, but it did look like a rock.
Okay, could you go ahead and zoom, please? There's the lasers on it.
Yeah, I'm really keen to get that one with the microbial mat. What do you think, Amy? Oh, she's off headset. The one with the pink mat, yeah. Yeah, let's go for the one we've been eyeing up this whole time.
Roger that. I see right behind the 2 vertical stalks there.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay, come out a little bit. Keep the jaw in view, please.
And just so you know, Trevor, that's probably not going to be anywhere near 8 centimeters. So the one next door to it as well that doesn't have pink mat on, but there's another bit next to it. So we'll go for those 2 pieces if we can.
Understood. Let's go for it. Ah,
Grab them both together.
maybe.
Oh, they look like they're. Oh.
I'm just getting the stuff out of the way.
Yep.
Come wide, please.
Yeah,
Keep
that
the
was
jaw
on
in view.
purpose.
Thanks. Get that out of there.
It's okay, we can see which bit we want. That's the
There
one.
it is.
Oh, plucked.
Prime.
Right, if we can get some good images of that.
Okay, zoom in.
It doesn't look as pink. It's not too, it's good though.
There's a little spider on it.
Want me to shake him off? This guy?
Yes, please.
Goodbye, biology.
Goodbye, biology.
Biology.
Can we also get some
Biology.
images with the lasers still in the
Sure.
frame? Thanks.
Come wide until we see the lasers. Alright. There you go.
5
That's good
centimeters.
for me.
Okay.
You got enough frame grabs? Yep.
Okay, I'll sample this one then.
Yes, please.
Come wide.
So for our audience, the lasers are 10 centimeters apart, acts as a ruler basically for measuring distance.
Am I putting this one on the starboard side?
Yes, please.
You got eyes on bubbles.
Thank you.
Is that a good size, or do you have to get another one?
Let's get another one. Unless I hear otherwise. Currently not hearing otherwise, so let's do
Oh,
it.
sorry,
Our
Trevor.
audio is still
Sorry.
good on-
Let's get
coming
another
through
rock.
on
Yes,
WhatsApp,
please. Yeah.
Roger.
so
Same location.
maybe they're
Okay, zoom in again, please.
Sorry, we were just about to do our handover, but let's get this second rock.
You betcha. Can't leave any fun for the next watch.
No, we get all the fun.
How about this one right underneath?
Yeah.
So similar place, I've lost my bearings a little bit, but if that's where we were before, then that's the same rock.
That's not it.
Oh, there might
That's
be.
something.
I think there is.
There's a lot of somethings in
A
there.
lot of something. There's a better rock just below what I grabbed, but we can keep this one if you'd rather.
Yeah, we can keep that. I'm
Volcanoes.
keen not to take the tube worms if we don't need them. I don't know if it's easy, if they're attached or whether they're just in the grip.
Well, if we're gonna let it go, then we might as well just grab the other one.
I think, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, if that's easier, do that.
Goodbye.
It
Plus
crumbled.
that's
It actually
crumbled, yeah.
crumbled.
Get
How much
off.
pinching pressure do you have on it now?
I have 9.
9.
9 pressures.
9 units.
9 units of grip. 9 imperial grips. How about this bad boy
Oh,
here?
good.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That
Is it
is
a double
a
whammy?
rock.
Double-
Oh, that's
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Zooming in.
hold on. I'm gonna get it better. Make it better. You can zoom in, yeah.
Oh, come back.
Look at that. Do that twice.
You saw the spider fly by.
And then once we get
This
this
is
zoomed
gnarly.
in, I'll zoom out a bit and put it in the lasers for you.
Perfect. Thanks, Trevor.
That's 2 rocks.
That is 2 rocks. That is not. That was a good.
And those are
And it's
very
got the
clear
matte on it as well. It's
rocks,
got
too.
some of that pink matte too.
Awesome.
Okay, come out a little bit, please. I'll put it in the lasers.
It is. Look at that.
Twofer.
Hey.
I'll put the lasers on the jaw.
Yeah, if that's as good as we can get them, I think as long as that's all in the same
Okay, come wide.
plane, that should be fine. You got your grabs? Yeah, we're good to stow those now.
Full wide, please.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That rock was
These are
already
great.
encompassed in the sampling of the marker before. Yeah.
Great job. Thanks, Trevor.
And then a marker?
Yeah, we can deploy the marker. If
Yeah,
you
we
want to do
can.
it straight away, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Are we done with rock sampling now?
We are done with rock sampling, yeah.
Cool.
So I was thinking just to the left of where we sampled, Trevor,
Roger
because
that.
there was some sort of basalt talus to the right, so I think to the left might be better, rather than right on top. Just
How
only
about
slightly to the right.
Over here. That look a good spot?
Yeah, I think that's good enough. So our sampling location was just underneath your wrist joint, wasn't it?
Right
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I will do bucket lid deployment, stage 2.
Oh. Give it
Excuse
a
me.
little nudge.
Excuse me. No, that's not gonna work.
Worm's trying to catch a ride.
Whoa.
Get out of here.
Be free, marker, be free.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Good job. Look at that.
That is deployed.
That is one marker deployed. Great job, team. That's awesome. We'll just get some frame grabs of that, if that's okay.
Say again?
Can we just get a frame grab of it
Yeah, you bet.
in location?
What's that dangly
Great,
bit?
you got some?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, we
we'll
got
do
our
handover
grabs.
here.
That's brilliant. No, thank you very much, everyone. That was great.
Thanks, Lee.
Well
Thanks,
done.
everyone else.
Thank you.
Good
No,
job,
great
team.
job, team. Well done.
Right. All right, we're in the process of another shift change. Goodbye to the 12 to 4. Hello to the 4 to 8.
Nav, what are we doing?
Yeah, what's up? I think we're going to science here. That means we need...
Science.
Oh, we get Darlene. Excellent.
We should do all three on three.
Science, 1, 2, 3.
Science.
That was a lot of chocolate-covered espresso.
Hello, Darlene is in the house. I am here. Okay, we just did a watch change. That was an epic watch that just terminated, and we're going to bring it home. So
Bringing it home.
Bless you. And we are moving on from supering to geotransecting.
Right.
And so we're going to head to GT1.
Did we collect our rock sample?
We did.
Okay.
Rock sample collected, marker deployed.
You got a twofer in one grab.
That's right. It was pretty. The binary rock system. Yeah, so we're good. I'm going to assume that a marker was dropped here, a virtual marker in HiPAC. Maybe I'll just double check with you guys if that's the case.
I see a marker B.
Sweet.
Physical marker B.
And Miles, thanks. Lee just updated me that you made, you helped the transit go so smoothly with the update to the nav,
Wow.
shifting everything northbound a little. So I think you had a huge hand in the efficiency of the last watch.
They said that they were running at
So
like
let's
30
move onwards
before they
then.
picked up rocks.
We have about an hour.
They haven't picked up a lot of rocks. The waterway won't have any change on us, so. All right, so we're ready to get moving?
We're ready to get moving. Would be great to get your opinion. We have about an hour before we have to start our ascent. And we have a lot of ground to cover. We're certainly not going to get the whole geotransit done. But if we can get your opinion on how far you think we'll get along to GT1, that would be great.
Where's GT1, Miles?
560 meters south.
Upslope and south.
Upslope and over.
Up and over, so up and down?
Over. Yep. There she is.
What's the step gradient?
5 meter contours.
Oh, okay.
It's steep.
Yep. You good with steep? Gabby?
Yeah, steep is fine.
And just a little FYI, in the dive plan, they said, please be aware that there are 2 pits along this transit to Golf Tango 1 that are targets of interest and should be visible in the geotransit flyover.
2 pits.
Yeah, I think you just looked at them when we pulled back on HiPAC.
Yep, sorry. I'll get back there.
All right, well, we might as well call on the ship move south and get that going.
Roger.
So we can close that up?
Yep, I'm working on just figuring out what's going on here. It might pop up as I do this.
Nah, you're still...
Video, can I get some iris? Thank you. I feel like we're pretty cleaned up here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're ready to take off. And
Okay, so we're doing a video transect, so I'll push out. Hey, marker. There's a marker there. We're looking right at it. Okay, and video, can you adjust to get rid of the vignetting around the HD? Sweet. Ship move is started to the south.
Started.
Okay. So Herc's going to be moving, or Argus is going to be moving that way. Okay. I'm going to start heading off.
Get in line.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't bring the marker with you. We've had that happen before.
It does want to come along. It's going to miss us greatly.
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy, you have to
I
stay
got
here.
it caught in IGT once.
Oh, good.
You know,
You have to stay here. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. Just float up and away.
And that's with some Z-bias.
Bye, B for buddy.
Hope you find your dad.
Oh gosh, 4 to 8. Here
What
we
speed
go.
Currently 0.7, 0.5. It fluctuates. It'll be slower than 1 knot.
Okay.
So Darlene, our goals for this wrap up of the dive is to complete a visual transect?
You got it. Yep. We're doing some geotransit mapping work for Shannon Cobbs-Nowotniak and her team, Angela Garcia and Ashley Shields, who are at Idaho State University.
Can you break down that term geotransit mapping for us?
So we're doing a
Miles, do you know
transit.
where the pits are?
Okay.
And the tag, the prefix geo stands for geological or geology. Because effectively what they're trying to do is map as we go. So
Yeah,
they're going to look at morphological changes. So changes in the shape of the rock types and so forth. And they're going to be doing some categorizing on their end at the ISC as we fly. So we're going to want to keep the video pointed kind of as downward facing as possible.
Roger.
Awesome.
Since when we're going downslope, it's going to be a little bit harder to see what we're...
Oh, we can pause at the top and I can go past you and we can go down backwards.
Oh, that would be great. That's a good idea.
Darlene, it does not look like we will see any of these pits on transit to GT1.
I'm starting to swing, so if you want to work your way in front of me.
Okay.
I'm still facing east.
Because you're thinking we're going to go by them instead of over them?
No, they're on other segments. From GT1 to GT2 is a pit, and from GT2 to GT3 is a pit.
Correct. Right. That was an upper note. You're right. You got it. Okay.
It's nice and clear here.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll make it to GT2 or 3 today. Well, we'll see.
I'd be surprised and happy if we make it to GT1.
Okay. It's a good expectation level to have.
So Darlene, when we do this transect, is there an emphasis on painting a lot of the ground with the camera or on keeping a very straight line and just driving straight? What's the focus here?
I think painting, straight line would be great. Just so they can see right in front of them as much as possible on a path.
Okay, so you don't want me to wander back and forth and like try and cover as much ground as possible.
Yeah, and if I'm incorrect on that, then we'll hear about it tonight.
We'll do it again tomorrow.
Okay, great.
All right, so I'm going to bring my heading around to south.
Roger.
And you are behind me.
Okay. I'll get out in front. Darlene, that does mean that when we're headed downhill, it's going to be a little bit less of a good view.
Okay, copy that. We may have to make some adjustments a little bit. Whatever you think is going to enable them, because I'm just thinking your question through as I answer it. And, you know, so they've drawn a straight line path between these geotransit targets.
Right.
And then, so that gives them the ability to locate what it is that they're looking for. or what they're seeing, pardon me, along that path as they go back and recreate the morphology changes that they're seeing.
Okay.
Yeah, so given that objective, you know, when we go down slope, we can play it by ear, if you will.
Okay.
Thanks, Gabby.
Yeah, just let me know what you need and I'll try and adjust.
Yeah, no, this is great. Thank you.
So you're heading, Greg, you're looking straight south, so I'm going to make an effort to get right in front of you here. Yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm wondering what's up with sonar head 1.
Why?
One of them's backwards.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Mounted up, just change the mounting direction, upright versus, right, you know, downward looking versus upward looking. It's upward. Yep. There you go. Better.
Yeah. They were reversed this morning. Argus was on the right.
Oh,
I think Trevor switched it back.
Very strange.
I'm going to operate around 15.
Okay, that sounds great. Darlene, what do you think of this view in light of the objectives?
I think it's pretty good because it's so steep. Yeah.
It's steep, but the water is really clear. So
yeah.
I feel like we're seeing what we need to see.
Yeah, I think you're good. Thank you.
So Darlene, it sounds like this is a perfect example of the telepresence model in which we are conducting the geotransit survey and the bulk of the data logging is going on shore, correct?
Yes. That's marvelous.
So what kind of things then are they looking to log? They're looking at morphology of the rocks?
That's right, exactly. I think they're also looking at like percent cover, you know, sediment versus the rock that you see in front of you. So you'll see like the shape of the rock. Here it seems more like a lobe. And then you might get some kind of more fragments or like more kind of angular rock types. So anytime that they're going to see a transition, they'll note that.
Got it. And are we also logging here as well on board?
We're logging differently. They have certain tags on shore that they're going to be using. But otherwise, Ashley's doing a great job over here, kind of logging, you know, I guess operationally what we're doing. But it's a completely different tagging and logging system that's going on shore with Shannon and her team.
Right.
And sorry, if you hear me pause.
I don't know how tall this feature is here.
It's tall. You're going to top out
I'm
at
starting
2,500.
to see more into it, but not over it.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's falling away in your view.
Strike that. About 2,600 will be the top.
Okay.
What is that?
Can you point for me, Miles?
Point
on your map real quick.
To where we're going?
The top of this feature.
We're going to sort of cross right over this.
Okay, gotcha. That's
so
helpful.
It's going to get steep. It's going to get steep.
Right. Okay, I think I'm done going up for a little while, Greg. This is actually kind of a good speed for this train. I don't feel rushed or anything.
No, we're mostly thrusting ahead and letting the wind and current just push us back.
Okay.
Which is really pleasant.
Yeah. That's nice. And my buoyancy is like perfect.
All right, numbered.
Excellent.
Coming up.
This might be another come up here.
Yeah.
Would these be considered pillow lavas through here?
They do look low
definitely
bait,
coming
yeah.
up a bit.
Yeah, I would go with yes as a non-scientist.
Hold on a move.
Oh, until we figure out how tall this is?
Yeah, I mean, you guys got some swing in you either way.
Okay, that sounds great.
I don't know. I can kind of see over there.
Actually, yeah. Argus has some room. It's still pretty gradual.
All right.
I'm only 14 meters higher.
Yeah, and it's
Sonar's
trailing off.
Aiming down.
And I'm going up with 10% on verts.
Today is very different.
Today is real different.
Yeah, this is like 150% from yesterday.
This is like, yeah, this is plush.
But yeah, I feel like we could get a flange spreader in like any one of those crevices. And
You
just,
think so?
Yeah.
How wide is the nose of that?
6 millimeters.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and it goes out to like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 inches. Just put a T-handle on it, be good to go.
This is pretty cool. Pretty neat terrain, even though it doesn't have anything living on it. Why doesn't it have anything living on it? Is our oxygen real low?
That's a good question for the
it's-
biologists. I mean, there's, I don't know, if, you know, we'd have to go in closer and see what's there, but.
There's no corals.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
There's very few sea stars.
The oxygen is like low-ish, 15%.
No sponges.
Oh, there's an anemone there.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
now and
I've
then.
seen a
Right?
couple
Yeah.
anemones, and that's about it.
All right, Gabby,
Right.
I'm starting to catch up to you, so you
Okay.
can come up faster.
Okay.
There's a squat lobster. There's little bits, but there's nothing reef-like that's attracting other organisms, except for, of course, the vents themselves.
Thanks, Greg.
Yep, I'm at 20 up.
Brittle stars, there we go.
Yeah, this should be the real steep section for
Okay.
us.
Yeah, so you might want to gun it up and catch up.
Ooh.
Get back to stretched out.
Brazingid. Yeah, Brazingid. Yeah, Greg, can you talk about how there aren't any animals again? Because that worked pretty well.
Yeah, no, that was me. That was all me.
What else do you want there to be none of?
Whales.
Octopus.
Haven't seen any whales on this cliff.
Flybys, whale flybys.
Okay, I'm at 60% up speed.
All right, good.
This is what I was worried about.
And actually, it's a pretty sharp cliff in Argus now. Instead of trailing off nicely.
I'm going to 0 your Z bias.
Okay, do it.
Here's the right button.
I'll just 100% it up.
You have joy gain on.
Oh, thank you.
Fish.
Cuskeel down there, looks like. Hard to tell from here.
It's starting to trail off in Argus.
Yeah.
We still haven't caught up though. But this is a cool little ravine though.
Sea star. Bottom right, gone.
I still haven't seen a single whale. Like no sperm whales, nothing. No krakens. I want a colossal squid, please.
Fighting whale.
What's that?
We got top of the ridge coming
Yeah,
in.
I see it. And it's trailing off in Argus too. What was my Z-bias before? It was beautiful.
It was
30.
Yeah, Z-bias was like 29.
And my joy gain was 76.
78, 76.
Hooray.
Excellent.
He survived.
Success.
I love views like this because it looks like we're about to crest some hill on another planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Gabby, when we get to a part that sort of levels off a bit, if we can look a little bit further downwards, I think that would be helpful.
So if we look downwards, we get the IGTs. I just squared us off so we don't have any IGTs.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so we can't look any further downward. This is like it.
Without getting like
Yeah.
like
our
video, like there's the IGT.
Okay,
You see?
that's great then, Gabby. That's perfect. Yeah, thank you. Where we were is awesome.
See if I can get back there. There. Okay.
Sweet. Thank you.
Started viewing landscapes as if they were underwater and I could scale them with an ROV.
Yeah,
It's really weird. You're like, oh yeah, I've climbed mountains like that.
Yep. When I've recently been to like thermal features on land, so like mud pots or sulfur works, I get the sense of like, oh, this is what we're actually looking at on the seafloor, but we get to walk around them. Just don't step in one. It definitely puts a new perspective on things.
So this downhill segment, how long does this go on for?
Till GT1.
Okay, so we're going to be going down for a long time.
The steep part will be rather quick, but it's generally.
Where's
sort of up and
GT1
down.
at this point?
farther down.
Okay.
There.
Much farther down.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of down and then sort of level, but with some 20-meter climbs in there.
Okay. See, I can get closer.
What does Z-bias mean?
So our Z-bias allows us to kind of create an offset in the thruster control and kind of automate a thruster command that runs constantly. The benefit of that is that if we go down and we are buoyant, which is the way we like to be, then we can use the Z-bias and trigger it so that flying the vehicle feels like you're fully neutral.
Oh, wow, cool.
It's basically just like me putting the stick in the down position all the time at a very constant rate. So that way I just can have hands off the down stick.
Got it. Cool, thank you.
Just make minor adjustments.
Right.
So
but then if you go to fly all the way up and your Z-bias is pushing you down a little bit, you don't get 100% up. So that's why we zeroed the Z-bias.
You also mentioned the term joy gain.
We did.
Would you like to explain that as well?
Sure did. Sure would, Sam. Sure would.
So
Thanks, team.
The joy gain kind of softens the commands from the joystick. So if the joy gain is at 50, I think you bumped a rock.
Sure did. Yeah, with my cow catcher here.
Yep. Downside of going down.
Yeah.
Anyway, the joy gain is if it's set at 50 and you push the stick as far forward as you can, which should be sending 100%, the vehicle's only going to respond at 50 because your joy gain is limited at 50. Kind of keeps rambunctious people from doing stuff they should.
I was going to say, you mean the front row?
Okay, time to decide what to do about this place that we are here.
You mean going downhill?
Yeah.
So science, we're probably going to lose sight of bottom if we continue flying straight. If we wait for Argus to pass over Herc and Herc spins around to face the wall and then descends backwards down the wall, you will keep in sight with the bottom.
Sounds good.
What's our down look like? Okay, it's pretty gradual.
Those are 5 meters.
Okay, okay. Not that gradual.
No.
Yeah, so I'll pass over you and you'll do a 180 and you'll fly down backwards.
Got maybe 100 horizontal meters.
Well, I have to pass you first.
But I want to look at it right now.
Yeah, that's just the way this works.
Okay. Okay, so he's... How far? We're like still 20 meters behind him. Going down is slow. Going down backwards is slow.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be super slow. We can go the same speed we were going up.
Okay.
I'm still looking pretty far out with my camera too, so.
Okay. Yes, please. Oh, there's the bottom again. Missed you.
Yeah, we'll just get a much better view of the bottom as we go down this way. So you'll want to keep coming around and then I'll follow you around as I pass over you.
Great. Sounds
that
good.
way we don't drag the tether along on the bottom. It'll be fully out in the clear.
So you're going to want a heading of about 7 or 8.
Okay.
That was math. It was math.
So how does math play into all of this, Miles?
There's a lot of math.
Oh, it's just subtracting 180. That's all. Simple math. I needed hands for it, though.
Slow down. You can't back down yet. I'm not past you.
Okay.
I'm still facing the wrong direction.
I'll just get in line then.
I feel like the tether's a little heavy actually now.
With that extra weight on?
Yeah.
Try to stay to the east so we don't sort of go down and then have to come back up a little ridge.
I mean, it's fine. We can just spin around or not. The return spin is much easier because Argus doesn't have to pass Herc. Herc just has to pass Argus. This one's the slow part. I'm slow.
Uh-huh.
That wasn't what I meant.
So, Greg, why is the tether heavy?
Because one of the watches said that they wanted us to weight the tether down more. It helps to create kind of the S shape in the tether between Argus and Herc. So there's a weight after Argus and then 2 floats on the way to Hercules. And there was lead on it. They asked for more lead. We put on very little more lead, and I think it's too much.
They were saying it was being blown up from the rising water.
Yeah, I heard what they said. This just feels a little heavy. You should see my tension readout over here.
Yeah, it's weighing down Argus something fierce. He wants to jump Argus. He's feeling a little heavy.
Can't jump with.
Can't get airborne like this.
So how does that extra weight get put on? Is it in the sort of
hockey tape?
Hockey tape. We have sheets of lead that we actually wrap around the.
Really?
Yep.
The tether.
Yeah.
What part of the tether?
You don't the
hockey stick part.
Deal with
black.
this
I
almost
actually,
daily.
I was gonna say I launched the vehicles this morning and helped hand by hand out the tether this morning.
Yeah.
So what part of the tether?
So after both footballs are gone,
Yep.
then closer towards Argus, kind of probably in the last loop that
Oh,
gets
yep.
tossed off, there's that
Round
black,
weights. Yep.
Weird
Great.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of hockey tape and some lead.
It's not where they join the tether together.
Yes, correct.
It's not a plug.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'd tie a loop if there was a plug. That way the plugs don't pull apart.
Yep. Copy that. I got it.
Plug
I got
in one vehicle into another.
It's plug and play.
Totally
All right.
modular.
Now that we've totally confused everyone, the tether is actually bolted to both vehicles.
It is not a Lego system.
And it's what, Kevlar wrapped? And the Kevlar is captured and pinned and bolted to both vehicles, so it's rather secure. All right, Gabby, you can start.
Starting, Roger.
Sea-pig.
Sea-pig, where? Oh. Is that the first one of the day? All right, it will be now. Any of our Nautilus Live viewers who have been watching?
Oh, look at those amazing
can let us know.
pillows.
Wow, those are gorgeous.
What's that?
So the pillow's coming in behind you. You might have a slight rise.
Yeah, I see that.
Again, it all comes back down to shadows.
No, I gotcha. Backing up is a little more challenging because I have to watch. I'm glad that I have the really clear Argus view. It's my backup cam. Thanks, buddy.
I'm going to give you... So you have your port rail and your starboard rail. Wow, that is blown out.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, what it's reflecting off of. Because the water is not super turbid.
No.
Is the light really close to the camera?
You
It's
know,
the same place it always
moved
is.
in a while.
Oh, you think it's just stuck?
No, I think the camera's working. I just think it's weird because we haven't moved the lights. We haven't changed anything.
These are definitely getting pillowy. Quite striking.
No, they look soft almost.
Just lay your head on them, snuggle right in there.
Field. And a rat tail.
Miles, how close are we to GT1? Are you going to make it?
320 meters. We've gone
50.
About 240.
And we're off bottom at 5 o'clock?
Yep.
Ship target time is 30 minutes. Somehow Hercules target time is 1 hour.
You saying I need to go faster?
What is our current speed?
I would never say such a thing. Whom?
What is?
Oh, cool.
Everyone go down the line.
Sort of like
How fast are you
backing
going?
down this ridge.
Hercules
It's really
is doing about 0.3, and the ship is bouncing between 0.3 and 0.7.
How about Argus?
I'm doing about the ship.
Yeah, 0.3, 0.7.
A little bit more steady than the ship, though. Got about.
Argus's whole job is to be a high-pass filter.
Yeah.
Or a low-pass filter, I mean.
I was going to say, I've got about 2,600 and some meters of cable and ocean water that kind of buffer things.
Oh, we got Argus at 1.2 knot.
I don't believe that one.
Oh, 0.4.
Bad data.
Yeah, errant ping.
So how are you getting the ship speed? Did you ask for a specific speed, or are you just asking for steps and this is the speed that comes when you ask for 20-meter steps? How does that work?
The last one.
Okay. So you adjust your step size by how fast you want to go, kind of?
Yeah, our transfer speed is 1.5 knots, so if we put in like a 500-meter move, it would probably reach a knot and a half.
Uh-huh.
But because we're just doing little steps and it kind of tries to slow down at the end of each step, it's sort of just working away along at, 0.4, 0.5.
Gotcha.
So we've got some folks tuning in who are asking about, who kind of caught the end of our fluid sampling earlier when we were sampling directly from the vents. And you can actually rewind in the Nautilus Live interface. You can just drag
4
across the little bar
hours.
there. Up to 4 hours, yep.